Well, I'm now joined by Boniface Dulani, the Director of Surveys with Afrobarometer. He's conducted research on governance and democracy across Africa and joins me from California. Thanks for talking to us, Boniface. Great to see you again. Is this even possible, such a law?
Well, it is. I mean, as you pointed out in the report, previously ECOWAS has attempted this through the heads of states, and this failed because you have leaders that were obviously self-interested. Now, there is this move towards engaging the ECOWAS Parliament. It's important to say that our surveys also do show that term limits enjoy widespread support among the African populace across the continent, with nearly 3 in 4 citizens saying they are supportive of term limits. So this, the ECOWAS Parliament is basically echoing what is already popular among the public.
But if such a law is indeed passed, how would it be enforced?
Well, I think now we do have a generation of leaders that themselves have been limited by term limits. Granted, you do have the few exceptions that have gone against the trend, and with the result of the instability that has arisen from that. So there is a new generation of very top leaders in countries like Ghana, even in Nigeria, and a few other countries in the region, in the West African region, that have already subscribed to term limits, and these will become really the champions of such a law.
Well, we know that when this law was discussed in 2015, Fornia Singbe of Togo and the former leader of Gambia, Yahya Jammeh, both rejected it, and thus it could not pass because it was not unanimous. Why would any present West African leader support it now?
Well, it is interesting that most leaders, if you go back to the constitutional making of the 1990s, most of the new generation of democratic, of course, African leaders supported term limits because they thought that 10 years or 2 terms was going to be enough for them. But of course, as they got to the end of their tenures, they maybe have realized that the 2 terms really had flown by, and then decided to start manipulating the rules. But of course, now with public support and ECOWAS also taking a very active political role, because if you look at the regional economic blocs in Africa, ECOWAS has been the most active in dealing with political issues and also dealing with a lot of instability. So I think a lot of leaders now see the examples of what has happened to their colleagues who have tried to manipulate these rules and been kicked out either through military coups or indeed popular insurrections, and realize that it's no longer a popular thing to do.
Okay, Boniface, always great to get your insight into these important topics. Thank you very much for talking to us here on Focus on Africa. Boniface Dulani, a governance and democracy analyst, speaking to me live from California. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.